Hello, my Nintendo Noobs. Welcome back to another draft here on the streets of Arena. Got some more of the Shadows over Innistrad Remastered. Thanks for watching. Hit that like and subscribe. And as always, don't forget to check out cardkingdom.com/Numot for all of your Magic card related needs. We have ourselves a pick one, pack one. I had a draft earlier today where I opened 2 Planeswalkers and a Mayor of Averbruck in the very first pack. It was very strange. So if sealed is going to be the format for this Arena Open, you can probably get some crazy packs where you get like, well, yeah, 2 Planeswalkers and a normal rare. Anyways, what's our rare in this pack? It is the Wharf Infiltrator. Great 2-drop. It's got Skulk, which means a creature with Skulk can't be blocked by creatures with power greater. So this frequently gets into the red zone and loots, and sometimes makes you a 3/2. Couple of other good cards in the pack. Fury Blade Vampire, great 2-drop Madness Enabler. Nebelgast Herald, solid. Purge, great. Deadweight, Scab. Pretty easy Wharf Infiltrator, pick one, pack one. Oh, baby! We're getting past a Decimator of the Provinces! Somebody didn't want to have fun with this one. I like this card quite a bit. It's very good. I bet you Thermo Alchemist is probably a slightly better pick if you just wanted to straight up win, but obviously we're going to take the fun card here. So 10 mana, that's kind of uncastable. 7/7, Trample Haste. When you cast the spell, creatures you control get +2/+2 and gain Trample until end of turn. So remember, again, all the Emerge cards with these type of abilities are cast triggers. It doesn't ETB and do it, so it won't pump itself. But with the Emerge, you know, if you sack like a 4-drop, this only costs 5 mana. It's pretty easy to just cast this early on and win anyways, as it is a 7/7 trample. Westfell Abbey, this must be the #1 rare I see in this format for some reason. It's like opened nonstop. Aforementioned Alchemist. Behemoth's another good Emerge card. A couple of other solid ones. Yeah, let's have fun. Get past a Decimator. So we kind of want to just... buy time for this? You're going to have to be kind of heavy green with this one, right? Triple green Emerge is still pretty hard to get without being mainline green. We have a Shrill Howler. Pretty good 3-drop that, if it transforms and hits the opponent, it's real gross. Skinner's a good 2-drop. Gnarlwood Dryad's a good 1-drop. I would bet you we're going to lean towards the Delirium route. Or / the Clue route. That's what blue-green, well, if we go blue-green, is really good for. I think Skinner is probably fine over Dryad. I don't know if we want to take the Shrill Howler. This is more aggressive. Although it's harder to pick up, I guess, because it's uncommon. Okay, yeah, we'll just take it. I've never been a huge fan of Permeating Mass. 1 mana, 1/3. Whenever it deals combat damage to a player, that creature becomes a copy of Permeating Mass. It's really funny, but not particularly great. Best card here is probably Bombardment. I'll stay open. We could be like red-green Werewolves or something with Decimator of the Provinces. Drag Under in the pack. Another Deadweight. That seems fine. If we don't see the blue, then I'm not going to try to force the blue. Okay, some good black stuff here. This pack is kind of weak. I do like the Weirding Wood. It's fixing, it's ramp, and it's also card draw, so as far as these type of land enchantments are concerned, it actually does quite a bit of work. Could also consider taking the Woodland Stream, but I think the Weirding Wood's going to be a fine pick here if you're going to go Decimator, especially if I end up in green-blue. Green-blue really wants to hit its lands because it has so much card advantage. Alright, good pack. We could take Game Trail for some splashy. Courier is a great 3-drop. Imprisoned in the Moon, solid removal. And you all know by now my opinion of Take Inventory. Just gotta love that card. The Byway Courier is really good with the Decimator of the Provinces. But Imprisoned in the Moon might be a solid choice instead. I don't know. I guess I'd rather stick into green than take the blue card here. Although now we are going to still take a blue card anyways. Another Behemoth or Pour Over the Pages. Similar to the, or not similar, but as well as being like the Clue strategy, blue-green is also the Emerge strategy. Though I don't know if there are any... there are a few, right? Green Emerge cards in the format. Maybe just one, actually. The Mockery of Nature. most of the... Oh, wait. We have a different green emerge right here. What am I talking about? Anyway, most of the emerge cards are blue. I'm just debating if I want to take the Pour over the Pages over the Behemoth. I think the Pour is better here. We saw another Behemoth go around anyways, so... Man, what are people doing? Can you imagine if I had taken the Thermo Alchemist instead of the Decimator? I'm going to take the Rise from the Tides here. A pick 8 in pack 1, this should not still be here. That's really sad. Because getting Rise from the Tides 8th pick is a very clear sign, and while I'm still going to want to run the Decimator, it makes it less likely. We'll see. Man, Fury Blade Vampire also wheeling is kind of sick. Madness being open. Angelic Purge. Really good removal spell. This is our wheeled pack. I'm kind of concerned about what got taken if we're seeing these cards on the wheel. Huh. I don't think we want Brood, even though it has a little bit of synergy with the graveyard shenanigans like Rise. I mean, the Vampire, I think, is the best of those. Okay, we did wheel the Behemoth, too. This is going to be a weird draft. Could very well be that the Rise from the Tides doesn't actually make the deck in the end, but seeing it 8th pick is really gross. Let's take an Amulet here. It's good for Delirium. It's also good fixing. Not good enough fixing anyways. Yeah, solid choices. Grapple with the Past now makes sense. If we're blue-green, the Rise from the Tide's unlikely to make the deck, and it doesn't look like we're going to be in red necessarily. Besides, what? The Alchemist and the Bombardment, we didn't really see all that many good red cards, so... Red might not be open from our right, but that means if we... Well... I passed the Alchemist, but no, I didn't pass too much else, so we might see a bunch of red in pack 2. Decimator would be sweet with the Rise from the Tides, though. Rise from the Tides for even like 4, and then the following turn, Decimator. Kind of disgusting. What do we need in this deck? One of the ideal 3-drops, or one of the ideal creatures, is a 3-drop for the Emerge strategy. It's the Exalted Cultist or something. Exaltant Cultist. Exiled Cultist? Something Cultist. It's the 3-mana 2/2 that draws a card when it dies. It's a great enabler for these ones. I don't see us running Convolute. Okay, pack 2. Gross, we opened a Bloodhall Priest. We also got another Alchemist. Ah. There's no good green in this pack. Well, that's not true. Byway Courier is good, but it's not as good as the red and the blue. That's too bad. I mean, do I just take the Alchemist now? Is Dwarf or Infiltrator a zombie? No, it's a human horror. If I take the Alchemist, we have Bombardment and Alchemist versus our green, which I guess our green's not very impressive. Okay. I mean, I'm still hoping that the green pans out, but I think this or the Lightning Axe are the correct picks. Bruna? It's a fun one. It's not a good one. We are getting a second Bombardment here. I tried not to do it, but we might be moving up into red-blue, depending on how the rest of this pack goes. I guess we could still be red-green, which is supposed to be an aggressive werewolf archetype, but maybe we can go like a more slow, control-y red-green that's trying to decimate at the top end. You know, there's the Halpak Resurgence for the red-green werewolves. It's a good one. Geist of the Archives is decent. Mischief is okay. Terrarian's okay. We could just try to go straight up 3-color as well. Or maybe like Splash Rise from the Tides. Maybe I just need to start taking all the fixing and then we can just go 3-color. Right now we have Weirding Wood and Amulet for fixing. Could take like Terrarian here. think I'm okay taking the Geist, though. It's another one that is good at buying time, and it's good to emerge away. Sure. Okay, there's one of the cultists, but this is an easy captive. 2-mana defender, add a green, flip it into a 4/6, so it's good early and it's good late. I mean, I could also just splash red, but that's a little bit awkward to splash bombardments, because really you want those early if you can, right? But we'll see. Another Halpak Resurgence. I mean, I didn't see that many werewolves. And I don't think that card is, like, particularly great, but it's not bad. Groundskeeper is a card I am a big fan of if you have enough cards like Grapple with the Past, but it doesn't look like we're doing the big graveyard synergy stuff. So I don't know what we're supposed to take here. I mean, I guess Tormenting Voice, if we end up in red as a main, makes the most sense. Explorers here versus Bloodbriar. Bloodbriar's not bad in our deck, but I think we'd rather take Explorers. I mean, we have a decent number of sacrifice things. We have the double emerge creatures, we have the Weirding Wood makes a clue, Courier makes a clue, Amulet Sacks. I think the Explorer makes more sense. Another Weirding Wood. Okay, yeah. Again, maybe we can just be straight up 3-color. I don't know. It still feels like we're kind of green-blue splashing red for now. It's a lot of random black cards. Yeah, just keep passing the black. Hope that whoever's to our right starts taking all the black cards, and then we can get hooked up in pack 3. That's a good wheel. Wow, more good black cards. Wheeling Deadweight. Scab's nice, though. It's a good 3-drop. Yeah, I mean, this is probably where I'm at. Another Weirding Wood. Okay. Some late white cards. Alright, I mean, 3 Weirding Wood is a lot of fixing and a lot of ramp. Some more red stuff. I can get behind this. Cultist Wield, very good. It is Exultant Cultist, okay. Would I splash Thermo Alchemist in this list? It's a weird splash card for sure. We need to get like a Graph Mole or something. Heron's Grace Champion. That's a good one for the humans deck. We have an ongoing investigation for ourselves, though, and that one is also quite good. Great pack here for us. Highland Lake for fixing would be excellent. Fogwalker is just an early 2-drop. Gum Up the Ground is fine. Dragunder's good. Another Courier. Wretched Griff's great. How's our creature count? 10 right now. I guess the problem with ongoing investigation is that we're not actually likely to hit them all that much early on, but God, man, maybe ongoing investigations is not even right here. But I'm still going to take it because the card is so powerful. Another Behemoth. There's a Deccan Stone here. Good splash. I mean, basically we can take anything if it's good enough. Is splashing Declaration in Stone good enough, though? It's okay. It's good, cheap removal. Otherwise, I'm taking, what, another Courier, which maybe is better with the couple of Emerge creatures. But Deccan Stone also makes our Rise from the Tides better. I'm down to splash, good removal. I would not consider Humble the Brute good removal, though. There's that Mockery of Nature I was talking about. There's a 4th Weirding Wood. Let's take another Courier here. Cultivator's great. 2-drop, a little bit of fixing and ramp. Well, I guess that's not fixing, it only adds green. Another ongoing investigation. Yeah, I don't even know if the first one even makes sense. We have another cultist here and a wretched griff. Let's take our third emerge card. Creature counts at 13. Instant sorceries at 6. So yeah, Rise from the Tide's probably not going to end up making it. So we'll just take another Ingenious Scab. Let's take another Geist. They buy us time, and they're good setups for our top-end cards. Yeah, we'd rather have Ulvenwald Mysteries here than Ongoing Investigation, but what can you do? Jeez, how many of these behemoths and griffs have we seen now? So many, it feels like. I think we want a second griff over the second behemoth. I don't think the homunculus makes sense here. "15 creatures. Rabbit Bite's a good pickup over Skinner. Both would be good, though. Another griff. This one's on the wheel. Do I have enough for this? We can probably cut the grapple now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have 7 3-drops? That's pretty good. Maybe 8? I mean, I need to cut like 4 cards here. I guess we can cut 3 cards here and run 16 lands. Probably. Or maybe we cut the behemoth. Actually, yeah. Having picked up 3 griff, I can see cutting the behemoth. And the flyers are better with the ongoing investigation anyways. Is Pour Over the Pages good enough here? Maybe it's not. Maybe we don't need this. We're not doing the spells thing. We have a bunch of scrying. And a decent number of card draw effects anyways. And then maybe just like one of the Geists. Go like that. 16 lands could be okay. Am I going to play 4 Weirding Wood? Probably not. That was a late Dragoon, too. Feels weird cutting Pour Over the Pages. No, cutting Pour Over the Pages when I have 3 Weirding Wood just doesn't even make any sense. I don't know what I'm talking about. Another Cultist. Okay, that's great. Because you can curve Weirding Wood into Pour Over the Pages, right, on turn 4, and then untap the woodland. The wooded land. Have extra mana. Alright, I'm going to cut Scab here, I guess. It doesn't fit the deck super well. Okay. Well, it looks decent. Need to cut one more card. Probably one of the 3s. It's probably a Weirding Wood. 2 Weirding Wood seems sufficient. How many creatures are we at here? 15. Well, we don't have the best removal, but it's okay. I mean, 2 Bombardment, Deck and Stone, Rabid Bite. And then we have some decent amount of card draw to find ourselves the Decimator. This could be fun. So only 1 mountain, only 1 plains necessary here. It's possible I'm supposed to go up to 8 forests and down to 6 islands, but I think 7/7/1/1 is fine. With 1 basic plains and mountain, that gives us, what, 4 sources of white and red? That's a little bit low when Bombardment wants to be coming down on turn 1, but I think it's okay. Oh, You want to have it early, maybe not on turn 1 specifically. Night. Let's go. Is it good? I don't know. Is it fun? I also don't know. We needed a graph mole. Graph mole, and I would have been a lot more confident in the deck, but if we can draw well, then maybe we can get a few wins. Round 1. Well, we have a lot of 2-mana plays, and we don't have any of those 2-mana plays, but we do have a Weirding Wood. So I guess I'm going to keep this. It's a little bit awkward, though. That's a great draw. Fantastic. Something to do on turn 2 now. And we're going to be playing against Blue-White Spirits, it looks like. So next turn we can either Drownyard Explorers, or we can go Weirding Wood plus Bombardment. I guess if they're not going to do anything, I'm play at the Drownyard Explorers. They might have like a Spell Queller or something here, although that's a rare. Envelope, sure. That is annoying. That's extremely annoying, because Explorers was really solid for Decimator purposes. Pretty good looking bombardment target. Let's go like this. Green. Add double red. Bombardment the binder, and then sack our clue. Okay, starting to get a little flooded already. It's a pretty good exile target. That's a great draw as well. Let's just play out our Griff hardcast instead of Deck and Stone on their Chaplain. We drawn as many lands as spells, or even more lands and spells. 7 and 6, yeah. No, 7 and 7. Okay. Not as bad as I thought, but still pretty annoying. Good. We'll take that. Let's get weird again. I wonder if it's right to actually Deck and Stone their Geist so they don't get setups. Jeez Louise. Okay, I'll just pass this turn. No rush. Half of our lands. I'm in a great spot if they find removal for my Griff. Yep, well, that's the way it goes sometimes. Guess I'll just trade with their Guardian. Got me. Okay. Come on. Ay, 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 ay. I mean, I'm just gonna hardcast this. It's kind of funny. Dude, I tell ya. I mean, I'm definitely attacking here. Sure. Okay, well, at least we have a good blocker then. Oh, they didn't even block with their Geist. Yep. So I take 3, go to 6. They have a flyer. Oh, baby, that's a good draw. So we still have some number of creatures in our graveyard, right? Good, good, good. Only 5 lands left in the bottom half of our deck. Great. Well, we have a couple more Gryphs. We have, what, 2 more Gryphs in our deck? Oh, I was actually supposed to float a red here because I could draw another Galvanic. Warp doesn't even attack into their Geist of the Archives. Oh, man. Yep, GG's. Well, you can see a huge land differential there. Now, they were getting scries, sure, but 16 lands, we drew 12 of them or something in like the top half. That's just good magic. That's just good, clean magic. At least we cast our Decimator, even if it doesn't bump anything. Game 2. Great hand. Very, very good hand. And we have some stuff to do even if we just keep drawing lands, although I don't want to jinx myself. Terrarian. Could actually go with turn 3 Wretched Gryph if we really wanted to. Back our captive. I don't think that's worth it though. Floating green and grappling with the past. Hey, they have a Graph-Mole. Nice. Courier, Amulet. Gives us a red for next turn, which is great. Ooh, do they not have a green source? Oh, they do now. Okay. I always forget that Rabid Bite is a sorcery. Hey, Crawling Sensation too. That's awesome. I think we do want to get our Gryph online this turn, even though that means sacrificing our captive. It's a good draw, because we can just pressure them here. Awkward thing is that with Rabid Bite, I can't actually kill their Graph-Mole, because both my creatures are 3 power. Unless I want to use both Bite and Bombardment. That's fine. That one we can kill, so we go Pour here into Rabid Bite. Discarding, I guess, a land. Yeah, they're gonna gum up the ground pretty easily, so we need to hope that they don't have much removal for flyers at this point. Or ways to produce a bunch of clues, because the Graph-Mole is going to be annoying then. Three, 5, all right. Casual 4 colors, no big deal. I think Declaration in Stone specifies non-token, right? I can't remember the wording on it, but there is a world where they make a bunch of tokens with Crawling Sensation, and then we can find ourselves a Deck in Stone to deal with them all. That's another one that we want. Gonna sack our courier here, get a lot of value, get to draw a card immediately, get to make a clue. Good. Alright, and they are dead on board next turn. Have we seen any ways for them to make clues? We haven't, so wonder what the Graphimal's doing. Could be a 3-mana 2/4, not terrible. My poor Byway Courier, look at him. In a world of 4 toughness creatures, he's standing alone. Rise from the grave, their crow. Just as an extra blocker, that's kind of unfortunate. It's an easy double block for us. The game's over, doesn't matter. They might make an extra bug here, but... NBD, Grim Flare as well. Yeah, no clues. Oh, they had a Briar Bridge Patrol. That's kind of a weird way to make a clue, though. We're on the board! On the board with a win! We only need to get 6 more in a row. And then confidence will feel, well, I guess that doesn't make sense because we'll have max wins at that point. Ooh, God. I would be extremely tempted to keep this if the island was a forest, but damn, gotta ship that one. So close. Alright, I will pitch island here because we need to draw a forest anyways. And we should be able to find a land in the first 3 draw steps. If I don't, then we're dead. Just give me the forest, don't make me sweat. Thank you. Oh yeah. Exile target creature and all the other creatures controlling that player investigates. Oh, no. It would have killed all the insects, and instead they would have gotten no token, or no clues. That's what it was. It was actually better than I was thinking. Let's go with Courier here. Looks like they have a Strength of Arms in their hand, which is kind of annoying because they equip the Censor and then I block. They use the Strength of Arms. It's fine. Alright, do it. Gives them a token. Yep. Let's go wood, stone. Westvale Abbey, that's no good. Ooh, and that's going to be a problem too. Okay. We have a lot of card draw, but we might not be able to use them in time since they're pressuring us so much. Kind of sucks that I used my Deck in Stone on what was effectively a 2/2, but pretty happy they made that block. I will absolutely trade here. Sweet. Gets them further away from Abbey. I take less damage than if they just equipped the Paladin. That's bad. Not sure what I'm hoping to draw, but I hope I draw it. Yep, so just attack for 5. Unless they have a rabid bite. Yeah, that's game over. I take 8? Yeah, they have 2 Abbeys. Casual 34-6, no big deal. Oof, and that gives double strike. Alright, good beats. Can't beat that. So that's a game where we needed to draw like our bombardments and stuff early with our red source. 1 and 2 now. Not looking great. Maybe I fired off the Deccan Stone too early, but if I don't deal with their Skinner when I do, it just deals me so much damage anyways, so... What killed us was the Censor, just making every one of their creatures relevant. I don't know. GG's. Can we cobble together a few more wins? We're on the play, and our hand looks good. Very nice. Traveler's Amulet doing a lot of work here. So we'll go ahead and grab a mountain with the amulet. That way we can cast Bombardment on turn 2, and then we still have the Weirding Wood for fixing on all of our other spells here. I just need to hurry up and break into the top 200 or whatever, 250. What is today? Yeah, I have like a week left. And then we can stop doing this best of 1 nonsense. I like the variety of best of 1, sure, but the hand smoother just makes it so awkward. Ooh, very good. See, this is the kind of hand we needed versus the previous deck, where we would have been able to just kill all their early plays and then grind them out with value. Dragoon, play Dragoon. I don't really want to kill that, but if I don't, I'm going to take quite a bit of damage from it, since our plan is Weirding Wood this turn. It's a really, really weak target. I probably could have waited, but I have so much other removal in my hand that I think I'm fine with the play I made. Okay, what are we killing, or what are we discarding here? I guess the land. And then we can do this now for 3. And we will be able to draw a card with the clue end of turn. Seems good. Sure, I don't mind taking 2 if they want to just give it haste. That's not relevant. Alright, I think I'm okay doing this. Just sacking off my Cultist. Drawing 2 cards here, and then we can hard cast the other Gryph next turn. No surprise if they have like an Alchemist's Greeting or something. That's fine. So I'm going to take 5. I will go down to 13. Yeesh. If they play another Gorger, I guess I'll block. I don't think I'm supposed to be killing their Bloodsworn there. That's okay. Go down to 9. Come on, man. Okay. Big boy. 2, 4, 6, 8. I can hard cast it with just the lands I have in my hand. Slightly annoying. We probably just... Oh, God. We probably just deal with that with Deck and Stone. Clean 1-for-1, basically. Bidding for deck. If I attack, they go to 19. No, we can't afford to attack here. It sucks not hitting in with the Griff, but because the Bloodsworn gives haste, I don't think it's correct to. Alright, looks like they might be flooding out as well. Now that we have a Geist of the Archives as a follow-up, I'm okay doing this and making it so it's just lethal with the Decimator by itself. Yikes. I assume they were flooding as well, but if you look at it, we still had more lands than they did. I'm only running 16 lands. Should I be on a 15? I don't think that's correct. Because while it's true I have a bunch of mana producers, like the double Weirding Wood, you need to get to 3 mana first. Yeah, and this deck is really mana hungry, I just think. Ugh. I just think we're drawing a little bit more than the average number of lands in these games, but not like crazy. What are we at? 2-2 now? We need to get like 2 more wins to get our money back. Oh man. Yay. This is a keep, I think. I'd be a lot more comfortable if we were on the play with this hand, but Cultist into Griff is the ideal here. Oh, God. This is really risky. If I lose, I lose. Hopefully they don't have a fast curve. Deck and Stone was good because we have Weirding Wood. Or sorry, Weirding Wood was good because we have Deck and Stone, so... Come on, let's draw something to do next turn, please. Please, oh God, please. Give me Bombardment off the top, one time. Ah, and that might just be game over. Turn 2 Fury Blade Vampire, if they have some crazy madness here. Sucks. That's not good either. We've said this before, but when the Vampire decks / Madness decks draw well, they're really hard to beat, especially like them being on the play here. We'd be fine if we'd been able to go Cultist on the play. Alright. Ideally, what they do this turn is play a second copy of Vampire or Bloodsworn. Because then we go land, Deck, and Stone for the big blowouts. They would get a couple of clues, but whatever. Dang it. Well, I would be surprised if they decided to attack with the Fury Blade. If they had discarded card, that is. Alright, I'm going to attack here. Because if they block, that's great. We get to draw a card. If they don't, we get to Griff, draw 2 cards, and come on, Bombardment. If we hit one of our 2 bombardments... Come on. Nope, come on. Dang it. And now we might be dead. Certainly dead to any removal. I'm taking at least 2 damage from the Whelp because it has Menace. Just 2 bricks in your hand. Although if they have like 2 lands in their hand, they are probably going to be attacking with the Fury Blade Vampire by discarding one of them. Well, I guess we're just dead anyways, huh? Okay. I guess I'm gonna block the flyer that gives their creatures haste. This is better versus Malevolence, but if they have like Borrowed Hostility, what are you gonna do? Oh, they're going for lethal? 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay. Nice game. Again, if we're on the play, we're fine there. Good beats. All right. I thought our deck was cool, but maybe cool things aren't what I can be doing when our opponents are just going to be red-black madness. I mean, how many red-black madness decks do we play against? Maybe only 2 or 3, but still, when I'm only playing 5 games. GG's, GG's. Thanks for watching. We'll see you back tomorrow for some more. And like I mentioned, I will start practicing a little bit of Sealed for the upcoming Open of this very format. Hopefully we can get one of those crazy pools that has like 12 rares or something. But anyways, till next time, bye-bye.